Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Neshaminy High School. My name is Tom Magdelinskas. I serve as Assistant Principal and Athletic Director here at the school. Welcome to today's Armed Service Commitment Ceremony. This is the 11th year that we've been conducting this ceremony. Sadly, due to the global pandemic, this year we must do it from a distance. The easy thing to do would be to wallow in our sorrow, to think about the things that we are missing out on, that our students are missing out on, that our community is missing out on. But that simply wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair to the recruits who have made a decision to serve. Neshaminy High School is the first school in the area, and to my knowledge, the only school in the area to host this ceremony. In a few short weeks, Neshaminy graduates will report to the United States Marine Corps, the United States Air Force, the United States Navy, the Army National Guard, and the United States Army. You turn on the news any day and you can see our adversaries, and they're easy to identify. And now, today, we face an invisible enemy. Regardless of the form that our enemies embody, it's comforting to know that we will have well-prepared recruits and soldiers to protect our freedoms. I'm incredibly proud that Neshaminy graduates will play a role in this service. Yes, the ceremony began 11 years ago in what was a very different world. While I don't know what the future holds, we do know that our graduates have a solid foundation, a Neshaminy education, and the services will build upon this education and make them into soldiers and lead us forward. The individuals have aspirations to serve, they have aspirations to lead, and they will serve a critical role in today's world. Today, I join the Neshaminy community in saying thank you for your decision to serve. I have no doubt there will be challenges in the difficult times ahead, but always remember, you have the love and support of a great community behind you. May God bless you, and may God bless America. Thank you. Now, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce to you the principal of Neshaminy High School, Mr. Ryan Staub.
Thank you, Mr. Magdelinskas. As principal of Neshaminy High School, it is with great pride that I am able to address 10 special students who have chosen to serve in the United States military. The decision you have made to lead and serve comes at a time where the United States of America needs young people such as yourselves who have the inner strength to conquer the problems at home and around the world. I hope when you think back at your time in Neshaminy High School, you feel well prepared to conquer anything that comes your way. But it will be your integrity and strong character that will assist you and help you succeed. Your family and loved ones must be so proud of you. And on behalf of the entire staff of Neshaminy High School, please know how thankful we are for the choices you are making. Gage, John, Michael, Nicholas, Hunter, Daniel, Alexis, Nathan, and Ryan, thanks again, and you will always have a special place at Neshaminy High School. General Dwight D. Eisenhower once said, "The supreme quality of leadership is the unquestionable integrity. Without it, no real success is possible, no matter whether it's in a section gang, a football field, in an army, or in an office." It is without question that the 10 of you have the integrity and strong moral character to change the world and improve the lives of others. The world faces many challenges, but we can all sleep better knowing that people such as yourselves rise up and have the strength to solve them. As you begin this journey of service, please know how proud we are of you. Your courage and bravery is inspirational to all of us, and our country is truly a better place because of the choices and sacrifices that you are making. We live in the best country in the world, the United States of America, and it's a place where you are free and democracy rules. This freedom is because of the brave men and women like you. We will pray for you every step of the way.
Next, I'd like to introduce to you an individual who's been in attendance from the start, all 11 ceremonies. Our state representative, Neshaminy graduate, and friend of Neshaminy High School, Mr. Frank Farry.
Good afternoon. My name is State Representative Frank Farry. I'm a proud Neshaminy alumni. And I am here to wish you well, to the young men and women that are graduating from Neshaminy, that have made the very important choice to serve our country in this great time of need. To the families you have raised, obviously exemplary children that are here today making that choice. And I thank you for the great parenting that you have done, and I wish you well as your children continue on this journey. To these young men and women, the choice you're making is in a great time of need of our country. When I graduated here in 1990, the world was a much different place. It was a much safer place. You are actually making a commitment now to serve our country when the world is not a very safe place, and our country is going through perhaps the greatest crisis of our lifetime with this pandemic. I can tell you firsthand, our PA National Guard are currently serving our Commonwealth's most vulnerable residents, assisting in our nursing homes with the COVID-19 crisis. And that is exemplary service that is much needed to help those individuals that live in those homes, our grandmothers, our grandfathers, our great aunts and uncles, to help them get through this tough time. So to you, I wish you the best of luck. I wish you a safe and extraordinary journey as you move forward with this career. And we look forward to your triumphant return back to our community. So thank you. I wish you all the best, Godspeed, and I wish you that safe return.
And now, it's my privilege to introduce to you the recruits. Going to the United States Marine Corps, Nathaniel Reed, Michael Vasker, Gage Silk, and Jack Toy. Entering the United States Navy, Daniel Synagoga, Hunter Riddle, and Nicholas Noel. Entering the United States Air Force, Alexis Cripple. Entering the United States Army, Ryan Jagachewski. And the Army National Guard, Nathan Day. And now, here to close today's ceremony, our Director of Secondary Education, and soon to be assuming the role of Superintendent of Schools, Neshaminy graduate, Dr. Rob McGee.
Thank you, Mr. Magdelinskas. It is also an honor to speak at this ceremony. In closing, I'd like to thank some of our friends, State Representative Frank Farry and State Senator Tomlinson, for their proclamations and continued support. The recruiters from both the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Coast Guard that support Neshaminy High School, and those who helped put this event together, Mr. Staub, Mr. Magdelinskas, Mr. Stanley, and Mrs. Murray. Thank you. But most importantly, I'd like to thank our seniors and their parents. I don't think you quite understand it yet, but you're about to do something very significant. Let me put it into perspective. A year from now, most Neshaminy High School graduates will return and be considered college kids and be treated as such. On the other hand, each of you a year from now will be considered the men and women of the United States Armed Services. You'll be part of a long history of representing our country and protecting liberty and freedom around the world. This reminds me again of a proverb I use frequently, and it's actually become Mr. Magdelinskas' favorite proverb. It reads, "A community grows great when people plant trees in whose shade they know they shall never sit." Let me read it again. "A community grows great when people plant trees in whose shade they know they shall never sit." You are not only growing your community by enlisting in the United States military, you are growing a nation. The shade of those trees that you plant over the next several years will benefit millions of Americans for many years, many decades, and centuries to come. From all of us, thank you. God bless you and your families, and God bless America.
Today we have the opportunity to go out to the homes of 10 special young people who have chosen service. Traditionally, this would be a day where their families would come to the school. And since that was not available today, some administrators and staff are going to make the trip by bus out to the homes of these people to make sure that they get the recognition they deserve. Joining us today was Detective Andy Amoroso and State Rep Frank Farry, who wanted to also recognize these people for their awesome accomplishment. So on behalf of the Neshaminy School District, we want you to know how proud we are of your choice to join the Navy. And in the tradition of the Neshaminy School District, we would have had a ceremony today. We congratulate you on this task. Knowing we couldn't do it at the school, we wanted to bring it to you. And once again, on behalf of all of Neshaminy School District, we are so proud of you and thank you for your choice you've made.
Thank you. I appreciate
On behalf of all of Neshaminy School District, we're behind you. Congratulations. Okay, so on behalf of Neshaminy School District, we want to congratulate you on your choice to join the Army National Guard. So once again, on behalf of Neshaminy School District, congratulations on joining the Navy.
Thank you,
So
I appreciate it.
Congratulations on your choice.
Thank you.
Once again, on behalf of the Neshaminy School District, congratulations. We were not able to have that ceremony. We wanted to bring this ceremony to you. So once again, congratulations on behalf of the Neshaminy School District. Not have that ceremony at school, we wanted to bring the ceremony to you. So on behalf of the Neshaminy School District, thank you for your choice of service. We want you to know the whole community is behind you, so thank you.
Thank you. This might be on hold.
Your choice. Since we could not have the ceremony at school, we wanted to bring the ceremony to you. So we want you to know the whole community is behind you, and once again, congratulations.
Thank you.
Good luck, Alexis. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm congratulating you on behalf of the Neshaminy School
Thank you.
So once again, on behalf of the Neshaminy School District, congratulations. Know the whole community is behind you. Once again, thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
If tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife, I'd thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom and they can't take that away.